Hey guys, I thought I was going to record a Course in Miracles lesson 3, today's lesson, and I did record today's lesson, watched it back, didn't like it, feeling quite vain. My ego's definitely in play today, this evening. Purposefully wanted some time alone to gather my thoughts and ground myself. Felt a bit ungrounded and a bit crazy today. When I first started this channel 2.5 years ago now, it's 2019 to 2016, 3 years ago maybe, I thought it was going to be all about A Course in Miracles and lessons and text and readings and discussion about A Course in Miracles. And if you watch my videos, most of them are A Course in Miracles. But I've been realising the last few weeks, and especially this evening, that I want my videos to be about the truth. Of course is the truth. But the truth that people don't talk about. The truths of our ego. And the truths of how we deal with the ego. Deal with the sickness. Because to be honest, that's what I prefer to call it. And people get really triggered by that word. My own daughter does, when I say the sickness, and people have a sickness. And when you say to somebody, you know, you're healing your sickness, the sickness, we have a sick, people just don't want to hear that they're sick. They get very defensive and immediately start to defend and say, I'm not sick, I don't have a sickness. Well, yeah, you do. And I'm here to tell you that. And I'm so sorry that it's offensive to you. But it's the truth. It's the way it is. All human beings on this planet, and epidemically right now, are sick on every level. This is a very sick planet. It's a very sick land. And the Native Americans knew that. They had medicine and tools and ancient knowledge and wisdom and community, each other, prayer, joining, fire, working with the Mother Gaia. The list could go on and on and on of what they knew and what they practiced, and what we, as the white people, when we came in, we were petrified of that power and took it away from them and killed most of them. So this video is apparently about the sickness. Telling the truth about that. Where are you sick? In your body. Okay, let's start with the body. We're all sick in our body somewhere. We all have weaknesses in our bodies.
And it looks different for all of us. For some of us, it's our skin. For some of us, it's our bones. For some of us, it's our blood. For some of us, it's our muscles. For some of it's back pain. For some of us, it's foot pain. For some of us, it's nail biting. I mean, the list goes on and on and on of how we're sick in the body. Cancer of so many different types. Yeah, would be headaches, migraines. We'd be here for hours just talking about the body's sickness. But sickness of the body comes from somewhere else. Our bodies don't just get sick. We don't just have bad luck. Really? Oh, bad luck follows me. I've just got bad luck. Fuck off, you've just got bad luck. Take some fucking accountability for your bullshit. Really? We're all so easy to project out to friends, family, other people, situations, places, circumstance, society. Project out that, yeah, poor me, why is this that poor me? How did this even happen? That this is so unfair, so unjust. I don't have a lot of time for that. Not after being a course student for 10 years or so. We have to take radical accountability for our choices, for the people that we hang out with, for when things go bad, not how did this happen? Look at the steps that lead up to it. It'll be quite clear to you how it happened through your choices. Through our choices. We're sick in our minds. We're sick in our thought system first. Thoughts become things. We're constantly thinking, and we need to guard where we put our thoughts. We do manifest on unconscious, subconscious, conscious levels. I mean, we're constantly manifesting. Whether it's creating or miscreating, we're manifesting. And we do better when we know better. So yeah, I am recording this because I'd like some interaction with you people out there that are interested in healing your own sickness. What that looks like for you. So for me, I acknowledge my sickness and know I want to heal it.
and sickness shows up for me in many ways. And it's hard to talk about alone with God, let alone sharing it with all those separate parts of myself out there. I am sick in my body. And I know that I'm sick in my body because of what thoughts I've used within my mind, and the fear and the guilt and the shame and the anger that I've held in my body, this physical body. And humans they've lost that way to discharge, to release energy when any trauma or upset or ungrounding happens. And our animals do it. Our dogs do it. They discharge, they shake it off. And we need to do that more, because when we don't do that, we're just collecting that energy in the body, and that is how the body starts to get sick. So, energetically, spiritually, the left side of the spiritual energy body is the feminine. And the meridians move through that left side. And then the right side meridians coming out through the right foot is your masculine. Doesn't matter whether you're a male or female body, it works the same in both. So that being said, my whole right masculine side is jacked up. I mean, all my pain and my issues come from my right side. Always have. Gallbladder removed in my mid-20s, right side. Liver issues back in the same time period, right side. Neck issues, right side. Right hip, kidney area, right side. Referred pain that moves through my right side daily. All right side. I'm sick because I smoke cigarettes. I bring sickness to my body. I drank alcohol and abused it on and off over years, and only just decided to cut it out of my life because recently I've just seen so much sickness coming in through alcohol. Didn't like it. So I don't want that energy in me or around me. It's not pretty. So alcoholics, daily drinkers, you all have sickness. And remember that sickness is of the mind first, that projects onto the body. It's there for healing. It's there to be put to the light. But it's trying to kill your physical body. And we get to choose. We get to choose again every day. I'm sick in my mind that's been projected onto my body because I don't trust men, and I know that I still have a lot of healing and forgiveness and understanding and empathy and compassion, just healing in general around men. And I'm very open to it, and I want it, and I'm doing it. I want to love men. Men are wonderful. We need to wake one another up to the beauty of who and what we are again, because we once were there for a time. We can go back. Go back to the garden. So, we're all sick. And that's why we're here on this planet. That's why Yeshua was here on this planet, was to undo the separated, fearful mind. That we're not separate from the Father. We're not separate from Source. We never left him. We just thought we did. But we are forgiven. Nothing ever happened. We need to wake up. Remember that truth. We're safe. So sickness comes from fear. We fed the fear, and now it's all around us. We've created a fucking monster on the planet. It's just taken over on so many levels. In our homes, we allow it in so many different energies, in so many different forms, in so many different ways. Our boundaries have just fallen away. We're just fearful of everything. It's time to take our power back. It's time to stop being afraid. And that's where I've been the last couple of years of my life. Is I don't want to be afraid of anything, and if I am, bring it on. Show me what you got. I ain't afraid of you. There's nothing to be afraid of. Because I created you, so that means I miscreated, and I can acknowledge that fact and create something different. I want to heal this sickness that lives in my consciousness and projects out onto my body. And I want to join with others that acknowledge they have a sickness in their consciousness, and they want to heal it. They want to join with others and be called out on their icky, dark bullshit. Do it for one another. Banish the darkness with the light. That's all I'm interested in now. That's all I want. We have to do it in ourselves. In America, the land needs deeply healing. We need to join together in hearts, minds, and when we can, bodies, to heal the mess that we created. Yeah. Time to stand up. and find your medicine, find what works to heal this. And for all of us that looks different, but there are staple things that you need to do daily, nightly, some things hourly. I do believe there are staple things that really work and start to create miracles in your life and bring back the truth to the forefront of your mind. And those things would be, well, prayer comes number one. That's the first thing that comes to my mind. It's prayer. Everything becomes a prayer. We pray when we open our eyes. And when I say prayer, I'm hoping that you understand what prayer is, but I'm still unfurling the levels of prayer and truly understanding what prayer is. And it's quite beautiful, incorporating prayer into your life. Being grateful, giving thanks to the Father, to Creator, to Source. Prayer's talking to God, to your highest self. That deep connection you can find in prayer. Over food, thank you for my food. Thank you for my friends. Thank you for this awareness. Thank you for everything. Giving love and gratitude to Creator. You're not asking for anything. Oh, please God, can you look after Auntie Hilda? If you like, but it's a bit kind of boring. And prayer time is one of the deepest things that I do, and what I truly believe saves us. Knowing that that force is with you, knowing that talking with it, that you're heard, your prayers are heard. And prayers come from your mind and your heart, so prayers are felt. Prayers have to be felt to be heard, because there can be meaningless words of prayer. The prayer has to come from the heart. Meditation, huge part that I find extremely difficult to do, but I'm getting better. Meditation time is for you to receive. So in prayer, you're giving. In prayer, you're giving. In meditation, you're receiving. Because only in that quiet place can you hear the real voice for God. So alone time with God in prayer and meditation is vital to survival on this planet and keep your sanity. And practice makes perfect. You have to hollow out the time. You have to force yourself into it, because the egoic mind does not want you praying and meditating. Ever. It's his worst fucking nightmare. Saging. The properties of the sage, of the smoke,
how it affects the ions, the energies, it's cleansing, it's purifying, its chemical makeup scientifically proves that. It's been used for thousands and thousands of years all over the world. And as we know here in America, massively used by the First Nations and our Indigenous brothers and sisters. Orderliness, cleanliness in your space where you live. Having open, clean, tidy space keeps you grounded and organized and better to navigate this realm. Animals around you, going for walks, seeing animals, interacting with animals, talking with animals, using your telepathic mind with animals. It's fabulous. Staying connected to your tribe. It's okay to be reclusive, but not too reclusive. We need that time alone. I love my time alone with Creator. I love my time alone with my family. My circle's gotten smaller in the physical the last year or so. So those people need to be tight and trusted and safe and home. It's vital to have your tribe. You need to find your tribe. Your trusted, safe brothers and sisters. And that doesn't have to be blood family, as you'll know. Candlelight. That's a lifesaver here. Candles. Like lots of candles every night. Fires. Sitting by the fire. Reconnecting with the fire, with the Mother Earth. Fires are vital. Laughter is vital. If you want to accelerate your learning here and get home consciously quicker, A Course in Miracles, vital. It's vital for me. A small wardrobe with your favourite, what you love to wear, natural fibred, comfy clothes. Minimalise your life, not just clothes, just live minimally, don't take more than you need. Rest, good, healthy rest. And lots of water. As I say that to myself, I don't drink anywhere near enough water, which makes the physical body sick. None of us are drinking enough water. We all need to drink water. Mini Wachani. So yeah, if you want to share with me your thoughts on sickness of the body and of the mind, and what yours are, if you want to share, that'd be great. And let's heal this one mind together. Because once we speak the ego out, remember, it loses its power.
The truth sets us free. Thanks for listening, guys. We'll talk about some more truths on the next one.